Hey, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today we're going to be touring a build that I'm actually very proud of. It's based off of the library in Ellinia in MapleStory, which kind of looks like this. Da, 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 da. It's so beautiful. So typically it's on this huge tree, but we had it stand alone for this particular build because I thought it would just fill out this space and look kind of cute over here. So this library is actually a place where you go and learn how to become a magician in MapleStory, which is an online RPG that I play a lot of the time. And it's the first class I ever played in the game, so it has a very special place in my heart. And so I was really excited to be building this, but let's head on into the library. So when you head in the front door, you can see that it has a lot of naturey stuff. I tried to base it very similar to the interior of the actual game, but I also wanted to put my own flair. So the first floor doesn't actually have very many books in the game itself, so I filled it out with some chests and some tables and blocks and stuff because there's a lot of crates and things on the first floor of the game. But in the center, you'll notice this is where there's like a huge kind of like tree with some branches. There is an exterior door around the back that you usually couldn't see. I don't think there's actually a door in the game because it's 2D, but I put it there for convenience and just because I thought it would look nice. But we have some nice shelves with all of these little trinkets on there. If there were like scrolls or something, I would love to have it, but for now I just put crates and barrels and stuff. It does have a staircase going up, so let's head on upstairs, and this is primarily where the bookshelf is. So there's a ton of bookshelves in this area. You have a few little study desks over here with some lanterns hanging over them. And just really cool balcony view of like the tree growing up. And we have a little spider friend in here, so that's fun. But yeah, if we head around here, you can kind of see that it just wraps itself around. I do have an area where you can't get to it typically from this side, but you can take the ladder up. So there is like an extra little study area down there. We'll check that out in a bit. And then on the third floor, there's some beautiful like arches on the top of it, and I thought this would be a cool kind of sitting meeting area. I thought it would just be nice to kind of look out. You go out into these little rooms. We have a study room or some kind of meeting room in here. And in the game, there's actually a huge crystal on the top floor of Ellinia. So it kind of looks like this. The colors of the stained glass are actually blue and purple, but with the glowstone behind it, it gives it a little bit of a yellow tint, but I think that's totally fine. And the tree just kind of extends all the way up into the roof. There's not too much going on. There's some branches that kind of reach out and crash out of the building. So if you go to the exterior, you'll see where these branches kind of come out of the roof. So that's just a really fun part of it. I wanted to include the big crystal feature because it's a huge part of the space in that building itself. Yeah, it's just a really nice build. It was really fun to try and fit things in here and guess what furniture might be placed where in a 3D space, since MapleStory is a 2D game. And we'll just head back downstairs real quick. We'll take a shortcut. And that little area I told you about over here does lead up to that spot that you can't really get to from the staircase unless you fell through. So this is just an extra little study area and extra books. So it kind of separates it without it feeling too rounded. You kind of get different areas or different rooms or different sections of the balcony, which is really, really nice. And then if we head back down, there's actually a side building attached to it, and I wasn't really sure what would be in there because you don't actually access that in the game, but I thought it would be nice to kind of have this overgrown, almost like a greenhouse in a way, where it's like you can study different plants and whatnot. And so there's different types of vines growing around. There's different types of woods, so the acacia wood is in this corner versus the dark oak. There's a nice little fountain in the middle, which is kind of fun and unusual. And it's just cute. You can see out at the front window here, but there's also a beautiful stained glass featured on the top, just to kind of let in a little extra natural light while still giving the room a little style up there. But yeah, this is mainly the interior of the library. Lots to look at. There's a lot of little flowers, and the way that the leaves branch out is just really intricate and really interesting. And at night, which is perfect, There is some lighting features around the outside. And up in the branches up here, there's some lanterns as well, which I think is really, really a kind of cool feature. And there is this like pipe that comes out of this side here. I did my best to kind of replicate the shape of it to kind of stick out. It doesn't actually serve any purpose in the Minecraft build. I'm not really sure what the purpose is in MapleStory either, but I figured I should definitely include it, even if it's just as a decorative piece coming off of the build itself. Here it is at night. Very nice. And it's just a nice build. Here's that side room out there. It kind of filled out this area across. I actually built it across the bridge from all of our other buildings that we've been working on. So that huge empty field, I spent building a big old library for Ellinia. I don't know, maybe I'll make this whole area themed after Ellinia and kind of make like a big forest. It is fitting because, you know, we have a lot of towns in this server named after MapleStory towns. We have Ariant and South Perry, so I feel like Ellinia will fit right into the server. So, but yeah, let's check it out in the daytime. What better way to close out this video than listen to some skeletons die and look at the morning rising, because I believe the song for Ellinia is called When the Morning Comes, and here comes the morning. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little tour of my Ellinia build, the library Ellinia build. It's just, you know, it was a lot of fun to try and make a rounded building. It's a little bit of a challenge in Minecraft, but I think we did a pretty solid job. Zyzo helped me out with this one quite a bit as well, and I had a few friends popping in and out to see how it was coming along, which was really fun. So if you guys enjoy this video, let me know if you want to see any other kind of style of builds, or, you know, what kind of things you'd like to see, because as much as I enjoy building stuff for myself, I also enjoy building things for others. So I hope you guys have an incredible rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye!